Stuck between two media markets, Springfield and Albany, the Berkshires have no major radio or TV stations to call their own. So in grand New England fashion, they've taken it upon themselves to create their own. Producer Tony Dunne and videographer Mark Langevin spoke to John Krol, host of Good Morning Pittsfield, about this grassroots effort to provide the community with a rich homegrown media environment to inform and entertain the citizens of the region.
The community bank has agreed. The value of community radio here is extremely important because we are stuck between two major markets, Albany and Springfield. We don't have our own TV station. Yes, we have commercial radio, but a lot of the commercial stations have gone away from their talk formats, and that's really sad because that was the one area where people had a connection to politics, to government, to community issues, and we definitely fill that void. And really, it's as local as it gets.
John Krol has lots of different people on his radio show, from local politicians, state politicians, to cultural leaders, business leaders. They talk about a range of issues from economic development to social issues. So it's a really important way for people in Pittsfield to get their news and to hear directly from leaders in the community what they're working on, what they're thinking about.
So the station is located right in the heart of Taconic High School. It's WTBR, 89.7 FM, and that's always been a part of the school since the school was built, from my understanding. Good Morning Pittsfield came about because there was really a need to save this station. Essentially, the station and its signal was going to go away because there was no real local programming, no real equipment, and so that's where I came in with my radio background. I've done radio shows for years, so it was an easy fit. And the hard part was getting people, especially in the beginning, to know that between 7:30 and 8:30 this show is happening and I'm going to listen to it, and it really has become the radio show of record in Pittsfield.
I listen to it in the morning if I'm driving at 7:30, and I think it's fun to listen to. It's a nice mix of news, but also cultural engagements within the community.
I think Good Morning Pittsfield definitely ties the region together. Again, we're centrally based, but I definitely get requests from Adams and North Adams.
It was a fun event. People were excited. People were ready to talk to each other, which I thought was an exciting thing.
And people heard about it from being on this station. And
so our next event is going to be in Williamstown, which is northern Berkshire County, and I think it was really important to come on his show today, even though it's a Pittsfield radio show. We're trying to make this community sort of smaller by making sure that people in Pittsfield have access to information throughout the county.
On the TV side, it is the case that, again, we don't have our own TV station. Our local public access station does a tremendous job, and that's why we hooked this and made this the only simulcast radio show in Berkshire County.
For about 25 years, we've really been the direct source for television programming in Berkshire County.
We put out about 18,000 hours of programming across the three channels in 1 year.
It really makes me feel like we're a part of the community. That there are ways that people wouldn't be attached and wouldn't be connected together as well if we weren't here.
I think what we've done for the last 8 years is keep a pilot light going to bring us to a point where we can really see the full potential of what this station can offer. And I think people are really starting to see that.
It's a program that the community does enjoy and that feels very strongly about it. Plus we have an amazing co-host for it and really exciting, fun, vibrant energy at 7:30 in the morning. Where else do you want to spend a 7:30 in the morning at, honestly?
There is a reality to it. I think, there is a certain spirit to this grassroots station that it's like, this is the place to be. This is the place to have these conversations. And, it's not the fanciest studio in the world, no doubt. Just look around. We're using makeshift equipment, and yet it sounds great. There's high quality, and really that conversation and the content of what we're providing is so good that people recognize that. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Everyone will have some news coming up.